Good day guys, welcome back to the weekly forecast, and now right here we are looking at US 100, and on US 100 we're gonna plot our low and we're gonna plot our high. Looking at the 4-hourly time frame, we're gonna then plot that right there. We're gonna plot that right there, and then we're gonna see that this area right here is an area of resistance. For the weekend, we can see also that this area right here is a support area, right? So that's where the market closed within last week's period. Let's go to the hourly. So we could get this area right here. If the market was to break below this area right here, we can look at it coming to retest this overall low. But we was also looking at this area right here as well. The market coming back to retest this if it was to break below that. But otherwise, we can look for the market restart. We can look for or reopen. We can look for a retest right here and then a breakthrough. Looking at our overall weekly high. Looking at Ger40, we are then gonna plot our low for the week and we are gonna plot our high for the week. Right on the 4-hourly, you can see that we had that uptrend forming right there. As you can see, we're still in that upward trend. We had our first touch, our second touch, and our third touch, confirming that upward trend. You can see we also had this area right here as an area of support. Right, it's an area of support. You can see the market did come back for retesting on that area before gaining momentum. But we can see that where we are at the moment is also an area of our resistance area for that current triangle formation, right? Now on we be looking at on the hourly, right? On the hour we can see that we are still creating that upward movement. We can see that we are still having higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, and no signaling in direction. And you can see that this area right here also consolidation area, but you can see that it's a small support area that the market might come back for a retest to before going back up, but otherwise it's going to be it for Germany. Looking at gold, and again we're going to plot our weekly high and then we're going to plot our weekly low. We can see that the market the previous week bounced on our previous weekly low, right? It bounced on our low, and then now we are looking for movements towards the upside. But now remember, we are still on the daily, and we can see that this area right here on the daily, that this area the market formed a double bottom formation which signaled a reversal, right? Let's go to the 4-hourly. On the 4-hourly, we can see that we did have that right there. We are looking at the market now below that, forming that the trend line. We can see that what we are seeing it overall, if you look at this, we are gonna see a descending triangle, and we can see with the formation of a descending triangle that the market might come back to retest and close below, but that's still our weekly low. If we were to now look at this, we'd be seeing that we are also still ascending, right? We are still ascending. Looking at that right there, gave us our first touch, our second touch, and we can see that this is also in our confirmation of a continuation triangle, right? Or a symmetric triangle. But we can see that here we have our low area, right? We have our low area right there, and then we have our resistance area right here as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for gold. We'll just observe throughout the week. As you can see, we're now creating lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. No. As you can see, now we're creating higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and higher lows, which signals and higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, which signals an uptrend or a bullish trend for me. So now you can see that we are at that close. We came in for that retest. Might be seeing what the market does on reopen, but yeah, that's gonna be it for gold. Looking at US30, and we are gonna plot our low and we are gonna plot our high for the week. This area is also in a low area that the market might come for a retest. Right on the 4-hourly, we're gonna look at this area right here on the 4-hourly, right? The first touch, our second touch, our third touch. You can see it's a downward trend, but we can see that the market, upon looking for closer, it was coming to test that area right there, which could also signal that right there, looking at that as being a resistance area. This area right here as well as another support area, where the market did come back for a bounce, but we are looking that we are at the top of that downward trend line, so we might be looking for sells, might be looking for reversals in this area unless the market does break and give us a retest here, which will enter a buy. Looking at this area here as our take profit target, because now we are looking at this area right here as another form of resistance area right before looking at our weekly high. And that's gonna be it for US30. Right, we are looking at the economic calendar for the fundamentals. On Monday the 12th we'll have nothing. On Tuesday we have the inflation rate for US, and then the inflation rate again for Germany, right? On Wednesday, nothing. On Thursday we have the retail sales, and on Friday, yeah, not really. The core inflation might also have an impact. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the weekly forecast. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah, peace.